Big moves. Yes, sir.
I'm back with another video. You know, trying to stay consistent, keep y'all viewers happy. Shout out my subscribers, you know. Y'all really helping me support the channel. Keeping me motivated to keep making videos, you know. Channel's not growing like I want it to, but, you know, we're doing good for what we've got. So, I'm going to keep making sure I keep you guys happy. If you can, spread the word, share my videos, you know, blow up the Instagram. Share it on Instagram, I'll shout you out or tag you or something. But today, we are doing a little bit of painting up under the hood. I've got a few pieces I'm thinking about painting. It's not going to be white. It's not going to color match the truck, and it's not going to be any type of chrome. So, we'll dive further into that when I get ready to paint. So, we're going to be doing that today. So, yeah. I'm going to get right into it, and I'll take you guys with me. Alright, guys. Here's the pieces. Nothing too crazy, you know. Just doing the vortex shield. And the little shroud that goes up on the grill. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it up and get all the wax and stuff off. Use the pressure washer and some purple power for that. Just get it back clean. Clean the bottom side of it too. It's dirty. And I'll show y'all step by step how I do everything. Alright guys, first thing, take a purple power. Just gonna spray everything down. Get all the grease and wax and different products that sit over time on it. Just let it soak in for a little bit. Then I'm going to take this soft little handled brush and just, you know, scuff over it, scrub it, make sure it's cleaning everything, getting in the little cracks and crannies. They're all cleaned up now, so next thing I'm gonna do is just let it sit for about a minute or so, rinse them off. I'm gonna flip them over, do the same thing, and then that's when I'm gonna start wiping it down, sanding it, and getting ready for paint. Then once you get the front side cleaned up, you're just gonna, you know, do the back side, because when you paint it, you don't want half of it painted, you want the whole thing painted. So go through and clean the other side best you can.
Build up all in the paint. That's what it should.
Alright, so I kind of somewhat dried them up. I'm gonna let the air just keep drying them up, and I'll come back out and flip them around, let the other side dry, and then get into the prep stages. Alright guys, the plastics are almost completely dry. I'm gonna go back out there in a second, but right now I need you guys' help. I'm thinking about the channel, I'm thinking about the truck, like I'm thinking different directions on how I want to go. I know I've got 23 of y'all subscribed and, you know, actively watch the videos. So, like, I know if I come up with an idea, y'all are going to comment on it and stuff. So, I'm thinking if we continue to grow the way we're growing and get the views and get the subscribers and the likes and stuff, I really just want to give back to y'all. And I know my truck's nowhere near how I want it and how I've like dreamed of having a truck. But I mean, like, I'm still grinding every day, working to get it the way I want it. And that's where you guys come in. Y'all are gonna help me along the journey still of like different setups or different lifts or interior upgrades or different things like that. I want you guys to give me your opinions and help me out with that. But as a channel, I want to give back to you guys. So if we continue growing, like I've said, I want to possibly host a giveaway like every 100 subscribers or so, or you know, just if we have a big upbringing in fans and subscribers and stuff, do like a small giveaway every month. I mean, just like, I'm thinking different ideas. I could go many different ways, but I just want your guys' support and help with it along the way. I thought about doing merch if, again, we get the following to go and support with it, then I'm willing to grind it out and make it for you guys. And then like, I'm thinking about making another Instagram. I've got an open account just sitting out there, and I've thought about making it like my YouTube / like vlog channel, like where I post truck updates and different odd and end things. So if y'all like that idea, let me know and I'll plug it down below. And then like truck meets. I know most of us guys that are around here that I've hung out with for a while, we've not necessarily grown out of the truck scene. We've just, you know, stayed away from it because we've been working or have relationships or getting married or, you know, buying houses and stuff. We don't financially do it anymore. Just like we've grown out of it. But I want to start getting together people that are, you know, in the same mindset as me, that want to create a truck group, or not necessarily a group or a club or anything, but just like a local fan group or whatever, to where we can, you know, go out and have a truck meet just somewhere and we talk about ideas for trucks, or like what we've been up to, just like help each other grind on YouTube content if we all decide to go that way. Like, because as far as local YouTubers, I only know of like one other one in Whiteville, and that's like Trap, that has helped me, and I'm trying to help him the best we can. Now, those are the only two people I can think of that are like in the truck scene with it. And I know we've got like Fayetteville, you've got Rico that's down there in Fayetteville, Backyard Bill, he's grinding. You know what I mean? Like, other than that, you don't really see North Carolina YouTubers. Most of your guys are from like further south, like Georgia or like Louisiana, or I don't know. It's like you don't see small town YouTubers, so I'm just trying to keep us growing and inspiring others to possibly go into and just, you know, even if you don't make it a job, just like do it for fun out of the creativity like I'm doing. Because I honestly don't see myself going big with it, and I don't mind that. It's just the fact that I'm documenting something for you guys to see and share my ideas with you guys. But I mean, I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me talk and would much rather see the paint. So I think we'll go work on that right now, and I'll show you all my sanding and prep stages before I get into the paint. All right, guys, so I've pretty much laid out everything you're gonna need. Starting out for your prepping and like your cleaning and stuff, you're gonna need probably some alcohol, or if you got like some duplicolor wax or grease remover, just something that'll, you know, get rid of the wax and grease off of what you've got. And then you're gonna want to wipe it down and whatnot. Then if you're working on a smooth surface like what I've got, you're gonna want something that'll scuff it up so the paint will stick, and that's what I've got the 320 grit sandpaper for. I got the wet and dry just in case, you know, I wanted to wet sand it and get any imperfections out that I thought didn't look good. I'd have the ability to do so. So, I mean, I've been doing research, and I know y'all are probably gonna love this color. You probably would have never thought I would have done it, but I got duplicolor metal cast. It's like a anodized red. And I've honestly thought about doing this color since the day I've had the truck, because I mean, like, I think white and chrome would look really good with red, of course. So with this, it's like a transparent, so you're gonna need a good base coat, and I didn't have any like good metallic paint, so I just bought this metallic aluminum. I'm gonna try it out and just paint the cover with this first, or either do like a primer and then do this, or just, I mean, since this has got the primer in it, I'll probably just do this and just paint like 2 coats of this on there. And then with the duplicolor, I've heard if you do like more than 1 coat, the darker the more coats you put, the darker the color it gets. So I'm really trying to hold off on doing too many coats of that and just stick to about 2 coats. And then I'm gonna use the same clear coat that I used as the mirrors. I'm gonna use this Krylon gloss crystal clear and give it that shine that I might run out. I think I might have to go get some more. But yep, that's pretty much everything you're gonna need to paint your plastics. So I'll show you the alcohol and me wiping it down, and I'll show you the rest when we get there. Alright, so as you can see, everything's all alcohol down, wiped down. I'm gonna try to figure out how to mask this off the best I can without covering any of this. So I'm gonna need tape for that too. Don't forget tape. And I'm also gonna cover these. Like, I like the old original pulley assembly stickers like that. I'm gonna keep them on there. Or I could just see if I can get some new ones on there and just paint over and cover them back up. I don't know, we'll figure that out. And then you're gonna want your sandpaper. I got a 320 grit, smooth, like shaping, finishing type of sandpaper. So I'm just gonna get a piece of this and start sanding. Alright, so as you can see, got the 320, got it all scuffed up. I did the bottom. I'm not really too worried about it. I might take a sheet and just go back over it, but I mean, it's gonna be sitting on the motor, so I'm not too worried. Now I'm gonna take this front part and work on it. So set y'all back up to see that. Alright guys, sanded it all up. Just gonna take a little bit of alcohol, go back over it, wipe it down, clean it up, and then we'll be ready for primer. Alright guys, so I guess I decided I'm just gonna peel them stickers up on that piece that goes on top of the grill, and I'll just paint over everything and then just get new stickers to go over it. So alright guys, so the first coat, I'm gonna use this Crownline metallic aluminum. I'm gonna use that kind of like the primer, because I'm gonna get that anodized red as the color coat. So probably do 2 coats of this before I move on to the anodized red. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit and dry for about 5-10 minutes and then come back and put another coat. Alright guys, here's coat number 2. Let that dry, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start on this Vortex piece to make sure I've got enough of this paint. Got about half a can. While that one's drying, do this one, and then I can start with the red. So I forgot to mention, when I taped off the Vortex part, I'll show you in a second. I just took some painter's tape and a knife, and I just pretty much cut out the tape as much as I could. But I mean, it's not gonna be perfect, but it's gonna give me the areas where I need to cover up for the most part and not get it on the Vortex, because I'm wanting to do that like probably like that metallic aluminum or like a silver or something, or I might just leave it how it is, because I mean it's like a chromish look, but it's just not like shiny. As you can see, the lines, they're not like perfect, and the gaps between, like, I'm definitely gonna have to tear it off and cover it up and go over it, but for the most part it's pretty good and it's ready to paint. So first coat. Second coat. Alright guys, went over it about 2 or 3 coats, decided to go and do the Vortex shield too, so I'll show you all that. I don't know what it was doing, like right there, where it's got like all these little bubbles in it. But once it dries, I'm gonna sand over it a little bit and respray it and see if I can figure out what that is. Alright guys, so it's not looking the best, but I've sprayed it and sanded it, and for some reason it keeps doing like little bubbles and stuff like that. So I think I'm just gonna clear cut it and call it a day on it pretty much. As you can see, I mean, it's not the worst it could be, but it's also not the best. But for what it is, it looks pretty decent. All right, so now do about 2 or 3 cuts of clear.